On December 26, 1900, a supply vessel approached the Flannan Isles, Lighthouse, off the coast of Scotland. The lighthouse had gone dark for 11 days. Ships had reported seeing no light in waters where countless vessels had wrecked before. The supply boat captain, Joseph Moore, rowed to shore alone. Something felt wrong before he even landed. The gate to the compound was closed and the ropes were neatly coiled. Everything was in perfect order. It was exactly the way men leave things when they expect to return. He climbed to the lighthouse, found the door unlocked, and went inside. The beds were made and the lamps were cleaned and ready. The last entry in the lighthouse log was dated December 15th, written by the head keeper. The entry read, "Storm ended, sea calm, God is over all." It was the most peaceful final entry imaginable. And then, nothing. 3 men, James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur, were simply gone. Moore searched every inch of the island, but found only one thing out of place. One single chair had been knocked over. It looked exactly as if someone had stood up suddenly in the middle of a meal and never came back. The investigation that followed found something that made absolutely no sense. The official weather records for December 15th showed no storm, no wind, and no waves. But the log entries in the days before described 3 days of terrifying storms, seas that a veteran keeper of 20 years called the worst he had ever seen. Except meteorological records showed those storms never happened. Not in that location and not on those dates. 3 experienced lighthouse keepers were describing violent storms that official records say did not exist. Equipment had also been shifted, as if preparing for an emergency. No bodies were ever found, and no explanation was ever confirmed. The official inquiry offered a conclusion simply because they had no other explanation. They concluded that all 3 men had been swept away by a freak wave at the exact same time without leaving a single sign of struggle or raising the alarm. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse still stands today, fully automated with no keeper required. The last humans to live there walked out one December morning and crossed a threshold no one can find. Follow Moment X. Some doors don't open from the other side.